How's it going, guys? I'm your host Korban Gaming. Welcome back to another DragonFable video, and as you guys can tell from the title already, this is going to be a very special video because this video will be a guide on Defender's Medals. That's right, guys. This video is going to tell you everything you need to know about Defender's Medals, from what they are to where you are going to get them, what's the best place to get them, and also what you are going to use them for. So first up, what is Defender's Medals? Okay, so Defender's Medals are these stackable items you can get. Okay, they stack all the way up to 10,000 and you can use them to exchange for some of the best items ever inside of the game. Okay, so I'm going to go through what are the noteworthy items that you can get with Defender's Medals first, and then we'll go through where to get them. Okay, so the first and number one place that you can get them from is inside of the Defender's Medals shop, and you can go to your Falcon Reach. It doesn't matter which book you are in, book 1, book 2, book 3, it's all in the same location. Head down one and then go up here to this little house right here, and then you can see here Defender's shop. Okay, so the Defender's items are some of the best, if not the best items inside of the game. There's two types of them. Okay, one is for non-DA players and the other one is for DA players. They go all the way up to level 90. They have fantastic stats, but of course they do cost quite a lot of Defender's medals. So you have all the accessories here. You have your belt, your necklaces, and your rings. Excuse me. On top of that, there are also Defender's Medals rares. Now, the only rares that are worth getting here, there's only two items really. One is the upgrade to the Elemental Unity Defender. The Elemental Unity Defender is a trinket that you can get from a $5 Dragon Coin package, and then you can upgrade it using Defender's Medals. What the upgrade does is it basically just gives it better stats. I'll highly recommend this upgrade because the stats that you get at the higher level is really some of the best that you get inside of the game, and nothing even really comes close to it. Okay, you do require quite a lot of Defender's Medals for the high level upgrades, but I'll show you it is worth it. It does not change the skill, however. Okay, the second thing that you can get from here is the Defender's Cannon. Okay, the Defender's Cannon is perhaps the most expensive Defender's Medals item inside of the entire game. Already the level 1 version costs not level 1 version, the Mark 1 version costs 2,000 Defender's Medals. To upgrade it, you need 3,000 and so on and so forth. Okay, this one, the stats aren't as good as the Elemental Unity's Defender stats, but it comes with a very powerful multi-hit skill that does metal damage. And if you pair this with a damage boosting weapon that triggers against a certain type of enemies, you can deal a lot of damage. It is also great for fishing for on-hit specials, if that's what you're into. I mean, you also have your Corrupted 7 and your Elemental Unity Defender to do that, but if you don't have a better option, you can use Defender Cannon as well, and it will work just fine. It can dish out quite a lot of damage if you're using weapons with triggers against specific enemies. Okay, all of the other stuff here, they are mostly just for cosmetics. They are not best in slot for anything, and the items here, I would say that most of them, they are not worth getting at all. Like, really, all of these, if you like the artwork, you can get them if you have spare Defender's Medals lying around, but they don't really serve any practical purpose. Okay, now the other only noteworthy Defender item that you can get is the Escalation set from Book 2 Elemental Dissonance. You want to head here, Wrath of Wargoth. You need to have completed the story first, obviously. War Camp and Escalation set. Okay, so this one, some of it does cost Defender's Medals at the lower levels here. Okay, this one gives a 30% damage boost against elementals. Is a great free-to-play option for those who do not have the Sun God Scythe. Okay, it's not as powerful as the Sun God Scythe, but you know, it's still great against elemental type enemies. Okay, this is the only noteworthy Defender's Medals items outside of that Defender's shop that is worth getting. There are a lot of other Defender's Medals items that you can find inside the game from past wars, but none of them are really worth getting in my opinion. Defender's Medals is a very I would say it's quite an easy item to get, but to get a lot of it, you really need a lot of time and patience. So spend your Defender's Medals wisely and do not buy stuff willy-nilly that you do not really need or do not really serve a practical use for you. That is basically just my opinion. Okay. Now, where to get defenders medals? Okay, so you can firstly you can head into the in here, and then you can go to the odd jobs board. Okay, no, not sorry. Okay, you need to go into the book 3 Falcon Reach in. Okay, this is only available in book 3 Falcon Reach, so go up to the in here, and then you can see the odd jobs board. Okay, this quest, bandit bounties. This one you can also get other random drops like tokens which you can sell for gold. It's a okay gold farming spot. It's not the best, definitely. If you guys want to know where the best gold farming spots are, you can check out my video. I'll leave a link to the card for my EXP and gold farming guide up above. Okay, but if you want to farm for defenders medals, this is one place that you can farm for it, and this is available all year round, 24/7. You can do it any single time that you like. Okay, the second place that you can get defenders medals from is from book 3 also, Sword Haven. So you want to go to travel map, Kingdom of Green Guard, and then travel to Sword Haven. Again, need to complete some of the quests beforehand. First, you head all the way up towards Queen Victoria right here, and then here you have two options. Okay, the Green Guard Alliance, which was what we just finished. It doesn't matter which faction you're in, whether you're in the Vin faction, the Sword, the Rose faction, or the Golden Hand faction. All of the factions will have this quest. The first quest, to battle. Okay, it's like your normal war wave. Okay. And we got a lucky rare wave, so that's great. Okay, so you have a chance to get a proclamation medal, which you can use to upgrade stuff, but you also have a chance to get a defenders medals. Okay, so here I got one defenders medal. Okay, alternatively, if you prefer, you can go for the more later version of the quest, which is at the Doomwood camp right now, to battle. Here is the exact same thing, exactly like a war wave. You usually face 5 enemies. If you're lucky, you can face 1 enemy, and then you will also get another different type of medal, or if you're lucky, you will also get a defender medal. I believe the drop rate for defenders medals for these two quests are 20%, but don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, now, the last and final place that you can get defenders medals all year round is through the inn at the Edge of Time. Okay, so you go here, go to the challenges board, Dream Space Challenges, and the Endless Invasion. Okay, here from floor 0 all the way up to floor 1000, you will get 1 defenders medals for every 5 floors that you complete. Okay, and for every floor after floor 1000, you get a defenders medals every single floor after floor 1000. Okay, you do need to collect the defenders medals before progressing on to the next floor, or you will lose your reward for that particular floor. Okay, however, this is not a very efficient way of getting defenders medals, simply because the talks get a lot harder once you progress upwards, and you can choose to reset the talks every like 100 or so levels to maximize your farming efficiency. But then again, it's 20,000 gold to reset invasion level to 0. So unless you have a crap ton of gold lying around, I would not recommend this method to farm defenders medals at all. Now, there used to be a few other ways to get defenders medals in the past, but right now these are the only few ways that are available all year round. Now, the last and final method, which also happens to be the best and fastest method of getting defenders medals, is to wait for a war to come out. Okay, so during wars, you will almost always get, in fact, you always will get defenders medals through doing the war waves. Okay, there is a small chance to get certain other items specific to the war as well for war rewards. Okay, but you will always have a chance to get defenders medals from the war, and wars are by far the fastest way to farm defenders medals. So you guys can go ahead and check out my warring guide. I'll link the guide to the card up above right now. Okay, so you guys can check that out for the best way to farm your wars, and at the same time you can farm defenders medals there too. Okay, so you can do the normal foot waves, or once you have the catapult or the supply run unlocked, you guys can do that as well for an even faster way of earning defenders medals. Okay, wars come every special occasion. So every Friday the 13th you'll get a war. You'll probably get a war by the time this video is released. On top of that, during occasions like Frostvale, you will get a war as well, and certain other special seasons, the staff may decide to implement a war as well. On top of that, you will also get occasional wars throughout the storyline quest. So for example, if it just so happens that certain storyline calls for a war, then you may have a war during one of your regular weekly releases. So that is basically all the places that you can get Defenders medals inside of the game. The number 1 spot by far is obviously to wait for a war. The number 2 spot, I would say it's tied, okay, will be either through the Sword Haven camp, okay, or through the Bandit Bounties quest. And the last and definitely not recommended way of getting the Defenders medals is from the Endless Talk Invasion. Okay, so that is it for this video, guys. I hope you guys have learned something. Do let me know down in the comments below if I missed out anything, okay? And of course, be sure to subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host, Carbon Gaming. Peace out.